Drover of the Swine, my little piggies, rise and shine, little piggies. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man, and today we've got a juicer for it. It is the three little pigs. That is right. Let's go over the first little pig. All right, so this is Alchemy. Obviously, Alchemy being highly controversial, but there are a lot of fun cards, and the new Alchemy set did just drop, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover it. The first little pig. Exile target artifact or enchantment. You can only activate it one time, but it is worth noting that this card, you don't have to sacrifice itself. So with all the one ring and all that kind of stuff here, there are so many targets that this thing can hit. First little pig, Chef's Kiss. Third, I guess we'll go in order. Second little pig here becomes a 4/4 and gains flying. So this is typically the best late game because you can buff it, kind of like a mana sync ability. So, and got a cute little hat, look how cute. Third little pig, whenever you conjure one or more other cards, it gets +1/+1, and this also triggers if it's in the graveyard. Now, why is it important if it's in the graveyard? Because we have the Drover of the Swine. This card can return up to 3 target board creature cards with different names, so you get your 3 little piggies back from the graveyard to the battlefield. Or if you don't, you can just kind of conjure one and put one on the battlefield, and it's a 5/5. Pretty nice card here. It is a mythic, so a little bit heavy on the wallet with the wild cards. So be that as it may, a very fun card. I'm very happy to play it for you folks. All right, Porcine Portent. I did make a short on this card. Exile target creature for 3, which is already like pretty good. Gain some life for each board you control. We're gonna be having a lot of pigs on the battlefield. Pigs, boars, same difference, I guess. And then for the 4-drop, you can just place this down, conjure one of the 3 little piggies, whichever one you need. Obviously, the first little pig is typically the most used, especially early game with all the one ring stuff, because the one ring is just out and it's indestructible. Because you exile it, you're fine. But then you get boards you control get +1/+1, so you're pretty much just building up the board full of your little piggies, and then you swing in. So wonderful. Now, this deck does not have a lot of natural 1-drops, so that is why I got the Elven Farsight. This card's really good. Scry 3. Then you may reveal the top card of your library if it's a creature, draw a card. So you pretty much just to fix your cards, draw, and like it's just a really, really good card. And Duress, because again, the one ring. Tear Asunder. Again, did you mention the one ring? Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of newer to Alchemy. I did play Alchemy back then, but I'm coming back to it. The one ring is everywhere. We need to exile all the artifacts and all the enchantments. That's what I'm running 4, and you can also hit non-artifacts with 4 if you kick it. The Swine Rebellion, really cool card. If you control 3 or more boars, you get to conjure each card from the 3 little pigs onto the battlefield. So if you got the trio out, you get to just do all 3 of them. Wonderful. If you don't, you still get to pick your card from 2. You take one, put it into your hand. You take the other one, put it onto the battlefield. So this is definitely going to be a 4 of. Swine Rebellion, absolutely love this. But other than that, got Liliana. One last shout out to the Gyox. You can probably switch this thing out. It's kind of like a fill-in card. Whenever something dies, you basically just get to conjure that many copies of it, and then it gets +X+X, which is how many oil counters is on it. This is not really that relevant to the boars, but it is a very good card nonetheless. This is the deck. It is an Abzan board deck. I don't know. We're gonna have an absolute blast with this. I mean, I know Alchemy is. If you like it, I really appreciate it. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Helps out the channel tremendously. I would greatly appreciate that. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Rat Master Broads, how's it going here? All right, so we got actually 2 of our 3 little piggies, so I feel pretty good about this hand. I actually really like the Elven Farsight as well. We don't have a ton of 1-drops here, so this feels like a nice little like filler card in to kind of fix our draws. Let's go ahead and drop you and go for our Elven Farsight. We should have a no creature, so we won't be able to draw a card, and that's pretty rough. We don't have a black source here, so I guess we'll go for the Restless Cottage. The Captivating Crossroads is gonna have to come in tapped anyway, so. And then we also have the Portent, so I guess we will keep 1. Well, actually, no, we should just get rid of it because we are on the play. Captivating Crossroads has to come in tapped no matter what if you're on the play. So, I guess we'll decline it. Might as well just not, since that didn't work out very well. But typically, if it's a creature card, you get to get a free draw essentially, so it's really nice. Let's try to go for Llanowar Wastes, and I'm gonna go ahead and play the 3rd little piggy here. Let's go ahead and put down a pig, see if we can get some damage going. Because turn 2, we could go for the Porcine Portent, which we love alliteration on this channel, but let's see what they got going on here. I assume that we're going against the deck as well, just because I see Abzan colors. Don't think that's very common outside. Oh, so Mosswood Dread Knight. I did debate putting Mosswood Dread Knight in my deck. We could just kind of exile it right away. How do we want to play this? I think it's a lot more mana efficient to do that, but then we have Restless Cottage kind of sitting, kind of in Never Never Land. Let's just play the second little pig for now. And then we can go in for the Porcine Portent. Yeah, this is fine. It's not great. Not great with the Restless Cottage coming in tapped, but... So we could go for the Brushland and then just exile it right away. Just kind of rock them. Just kind of go for like the more aggro approach. But I kind of like this. This is fine. Tear Asunder is a must. Oh, gross. Ooh. Ooh. Now I'm definitely regretting that, just because we could have used it and then had the Porcine Portent. So and a land to top it off. So we are looking absolutely atrocious right now. Let's do what we can. I'm gonna go ahead and Tear Asunder. Let's get rid of the Mosswood Dread Knight, just because. I mean, we might as well. Hopefully they don't have like a royal treatment or something with this green source untapped. Thankfully that does go through, because we can't really swing without it. If we do that, you know, we could make the second little pig flying, but that thing's going to be a little annoying the whole game, so I'd rather just do this. Are in need of a little bit of help, but we have plenty of tricks up our sleeves. I mean, we're little pigs. Oh, okay, well that's absolutely horrible. I guess getting rid of the land isn't that great, so we're actually not out of this by any means. We got the portal going, which is horrible. What are we the lowest on? We actually don't need a lot of white in the deck, so I think we can just go for black. It's fine. Alright, can't go in for the Restless Cottage, but I think that was probably the... might be one of the worst draws in the game. In our deck, at least. Not in the game. Mosswood Dread, I'm thinking about adding this to the deck, though. I mean, we obviously play the colors, so it could be well worth it. Swine Rebellion is not too good anymore, but let's see here. Conjure 2 cards of your choice from the 3 little pigs onto the battlefield. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this. Swine Rebellion is pretty gosh darn good. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the second little pig, and then I guess we go for the third little pig if they're not running artifacts or enchantments. I guess we might as well do that. And we're going to put the second little piggy onto the battlefield. Pretty gosh darn good. And then I guess that'll get a little bit something going on. We played on the third little pig. That's a good little top deck there with the Swine Rebellion. So we got our little piggies, and we are running the Rebellion. Hopefully, we can get something going on here. I don't know why they're swinging in. They're not going to win a race this way. Definitely not going to win a race. So are they clearing the board or something? Oh, God. Rankle's prank. Oh, my goodness. Good Lord. 2 pranks. Okay, I don't find that prank very funny. That's the problem. Third little pig. I think we're gonna have to just go for the Restless Cottage. We could go for the little pig, but I think it's better off just to attack and kind of get rid of the Mosswood Dread Knight. Yeah, let's do that. Feels pretty decent. 9-14. They are ahead in card advantage. But let's see how they want to play it. They actually do not play it at all. Okay, that's interesting. Are they planning on just like trading cottages with us? Yeah, let's just go for the second little pig, and then I'm gonna go for the third little pig. Nothing too fancy here. We're gonna leave the Restless Cottage alone and the food token alone. We need to get into our witch, the drover of the piggies. No more little piggy for you. We just keep coming with the pigs, though. We're like a farm out here. We're farm. Call me Farmer Brown. Rap Master Bros. I got nicknames too. All right. Ooh, I definitely like this card. This card does not have anything to do with boars, but I like this card. Let's go ahead and just play this down. I'm not gonna swing with a third little pig. We're pretty much gonna call it a turn. Probably eat our food token, kind of gain a little bit more life here. But Gyox, I think that's what we're gonna say. Gyox is gonna go ahead and put a oil counter on this creature. Whenever it dies, then we conjure that many duplicates into our hand. I think this was a pretty good little ad for our deck here, but I don't know. This is kind of, like I said, it's kind of a throw-in. I actually did crack open 2 wild cards for this sucker, so let's go ahead and just give it to the third little pig. Don't kill my little pig. Okay, so we're going to Tear Asunder my Gyox. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay. Still Jungle Hollow. I see a lot of Jungle Hollow. I think it's because they don't, there's the, I mean, I also am running Thran Portal and the Restless Cottage because you don't have as, the mana bases aren't as solid in Alchemy, obviously, because with the limited land supplies. So I'm going to eat this food. We do have to pay 1 for the Thran Portal, but we do net +2 on this, so. First little pig, I think we're probably just going to trade Restless Cottages. I mean, man. Do we want to trade cottages, or do we want to just drop the little pig? I guess we're going to drop the little pig, just in case we do get into our other cards. I mean, I think we're going to do this. Pass. Can't do much with this Restless Cottage, just kind of creeping up to us. But we got the alternative form Restless Cottage, so we should have an edge. Still nothing, really. There's our Drover of the Swine. Look at that. Mythic rare. Whenever it enters the battlefield, choose one. Conjure a card of your choice from the 3 little pigs onto the battlefield, or return up to 3 to the battlefield. So we got pig number 3, pig number 2, and so just 2 of them. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's drop this. Drover of the Swine. My little piggies. Rise and shine, little piggies. Drover of the Swine. Let's go. So, let's see here. Do we want to conjure a card of your choice from the 3? No, we're going to definitely return up to 3. We get 3 this way, so let's take you, because this is perpetually a 3/3. And then we'll just take the second little pig. That's fine. Plenty of value to be had here. Now, if they can't clear the board again, which hopefully they can't, we should be looking kind of okay. Go for the throw. I'm just wondering... Ooh. Well, I mean, they can't go for Restless Cottage anymore. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so let's go ahead and swing in here. Mirrex, that is going to be kind of fine. This thing can't block, so this is not really that much of a threat. But why did they go for the throw? Oh, the One Ring. Okay, the One Ring is just, we know what the One Ring is. This thing is just apocalyptically good. And I guess I might as well. Is there anything to remove in the graveyard? Not really. I mean, obviously they're protected or whatever, so can't do much there. Let's just go. I'm just gonna do this at sorcery speed. I don't think it really matters. I mean, they already have protection, so yeah, just pass. They are gonna slowly lose life though, which is kind of nice. Okay, but now they have a lot of cards here, so this is pretty much the pivotal moment here. Restless Fortress. I don't like this card. It's way too expensive to use that creature land. Just for a 1/4, I personally don't like it. Way too expensive. The Restless Cottage is 5,000 times better. Haywire Mike can get them life, which I definitely do not like. They give it up the little piggies! Let's go! This is not just a fairy tale. Rolo894, how you doing here? We are in Mythic. We just hit Mythic, and we are facing the Platinum. The Platinum, good lord. I remember those days. It was like an hour ago, but I still remember them. Alright, so we got the Captivating Crossroads. We're going to go ahead and play this first, because we are on the play, so this is going to come in tapped no matter what. I am going to play this for... Let's do white. Let's do white. We don't have any other way to make white in the deck other than... well, the fewest. I shouldn't say we don't have any other. That didn't make any sense. But second little pig, Swine Rebellion. Swine Rebellion is so freaking good, man. It's so good. And also Tear Asunder. You need Tear Asunder because it exiles. So you get rid of like the One Ring. You get rid of that other card that I can't even remember off the top of my head. But they're so freaking good. So let's go for Llanowar Wastes. Go ahead and go for little piggy number 2. Oink oink. There we go. The magic has already begun with the second little pig. Hopefully we can make all 3 of them, but we'll see what we can do. So this Porcine Portent card is like, I don't know which one's better, because this one you just exile a creature for 3, which is already pretty good, and then you gain a little bit of life, which is pretty good just for an instant, you know, 3-drop. Well, it's not a 3-drop, I guess, but. And then the Swine Rebellion, this card is really good. They really outdid themselves with this little meme deck. So fun playing with little pigs, though. I mean, it's not just a fairy tale. We make it real, baby. So Swine Rebellion, if you control 2 or fewer boars, we pretty much should get 2 of the 3 little pigs, and then we get to put one of them on the battlefield. Really good card. Let's go for the portal here. I guess we will make green. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need a ton of... It's either black or green. We actually don't need a lot of white in the deck here, but I guess we will go with green. Doesn't particularly matter. Yep, let's swing first. See if they want to use some sort of removal. Don't go for my piggy's throat. Don't make any bacon. Alright, let's just go in. Yeah, we're just going to go for Swine Rebellion. It is a little bit more powerful when you have two, but we don't have time to wait. And plus, they don't have anything for the Porcine Portent to really hit, so... I'm going to go for the third little pig, and I guess we might as well just complete the trio. The second little pig's already kind of out and about. I don't know if they're really running artifacts or enchantments. Yeah, I guess we might as well complete the trio, so why not? Put the third little pig on the battlefield. Ba-bam. Alright. That is a dangerous little duo right there. Lots of card advantage, lots of fun. First little pig, second little pig, third little pig. So the gang's pretty much all here. Wow, they're going to take Mishra's Foundry? What? Wait, why? You're going to swing in? Really? That seems I mean, yeah, come right through. My little piggies are blocked off. We got the gate up. You aren't the big bad wolf, Mishra's Foundry. No way. We are not scared of that at all. So, I think we just drop another Swine Rebellion, really. We're going to definitely do it before, because the third little pig gets stronger that way. So let's go ahead and drop this for black. It is, we could go in for the Porcine Portent. I don't want to do that, though. Let's go in for Swine Rebellion. Yeah, let's just do it. Well, I guess let's do this. I guess we might as well, right? Let's go for the first little pig. There's a lot of upside. I don't think they can sweep the board either. So before we do this, and you just hear them. You just hear them ring. First little pig. We got two little. We got them all. We got them all. And like I said, I don't think they can clear the board here. So we might as well just go wide as possible and then go for the Swine Rebellion. And they just give it up. The pigs are too strong. Tro84, how you doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Like this hand quite a bit. I do like this Elven Farsight. This thing is really, really nice. We run so many creatures, and there's not, like, if you're running, like, Boar Tribal, it always feels weird saying Boar Tribal. I feel like they should just be like Pig, but if you're running Boar Tribal, you don't have a lot of one-drops, like, just by default, so that's kind of why I love this thing. Let's go ahead and play this right away. We'll fix up our hand, and that is wonderful. Get rid of these lands. We got enough land. And, well, I guess we do need it for the Drover of the Swine. We would need, theoretically, another one. So I guess we will put the Swamp there. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Reveal the Drover. And, boom. Just get to replace it. You get to fix up your draws. You get to kind of just, yeah, I mean, really good card. I like this a lot. This is a really good green card. All right, so now that we do have that going for us, I think we'll go ahead and place you down. And I think we'll go for the third little pig. The third little pig is always the best thing to play if you are pretty much just being like aggressive. And then the first little pig, obviously play it by ear if they've got artifacts or enchantments, which we have a lot. We got I think we have 4 Tear Asunders in this deck. But you kind of need it with the ring and with the gosh, I always forget that 3-drop mythic artifact. I mean, there's a lot of crazy artifacts and enchantments in Alchemy. So, all right, Tro, what you doing here? You going to go for Reprieve? There it is. Reprieve is a really good card here. So, return target spell to his owner's hand, draw a card. Essentially just a bounce spell for spells, not permanents, but pretty good card. It does kind of screw us up a little bit. Maybe it gives us an opportunity to drop the Restless Cottage and then just kind of replay the same thing. Let's see what they're doing. Is this Abzan? Or, I mean, I see a lot of Abzan. Abzan's quite the thing. Alright, well, I'm definitely not holding up Porcine Portent, so we'll take the opportunity to drop the Restless Cottage, and we'll just do the same exact thing. And they don't play anything on turn 3. And you hear the re of the third little pig. Hear me scream. Look how cute he is. He's just got a little basket of goods. He's just bringing it to you. How could you think the third little pig is even a little bit of a threat? No, come on. I see you highlighting him. Don't you dare. The end. Wow, that is interesting. I mean, we can always conjure more, so like whatever. But to make the trio, it's not that big of a deal. With the Drover of the Swine, if you have a lot in the graveyard, you can kind of get them back, or you can just conjure your pick. So, there's not too much to do here. I don't want to play the Porcine Portent. I'd rather kind of keep this for something they play. So, guess we'll drop this. Black is fine. Doesn't particularly matter. We'll drop the first little pig. Be on our way. All right, that's fine. So you've seen the third little pig have you seen the first little pig? Number 2 is around here. I promise you. I promise you number 2 is around. Union of the Third Path. Gain a lot of life. That's a lot of life. 6 life. Ooh-wee. Okay. So we got some work to do. Blue. Okay, so they are running Esper. Interesting. Get another first little pig. And at some point, you know, I am going to want to just start being more aggressive. I mean, we can't really cast this. That's too crazy. I think we are going to go in for the Drover of the Swine. Yeah, let's swing in first here. If they clear us, man, I don't know, though. I think we're going to have to. We can kind of recover with the Porcine Portent a little bit. And we also have the Restless Cottage, so... No, we don't have anything on our graveyard, right? No. So let's go ahead and conjure our choice, and I think we'll just go for the third again. This one can get bigger a little bit faster than the second if we conjure stuff, so... The second little pig is more of a mana sink. I guess I can't show you. I can only show you the third. But let's see what we got here. If we get swept here, obviously pretty bad. Rusko Clockmaker. Okay, well, we can just kill whatever they put. Yeah, we can kill the Midnight Clock with the first little pig. Legion to Ashes. Okay, what is that? Hold on, I've not seen that. I know the card was in the Brothers' War. It's just, yeah, pretty basic. Nah, I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Liliana of the Veil. Alright, I think we're just going to go ahead and kill the Midnight Clock, just like straight up. I don't want this to exist. This is so nice. The first little pig, that's so good. My god, that is so good. Just exile target artifact or enchantment for 2. I mean, that is a good card. So, let's go ahead and just drop Liliana. Yeah, this is fine. And do I even really care that much about this thing?
Let's make this quick.
I kind of want to get into their hand a little bit because we have a lot of land. I don't really care about the cards in my... I don't really care about this that much. We don't control it. I'm actually going to +1. I just don't care about this thing.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm paying no respect to the Rusko here. I would much rather just attack their hand. Yeah, okay. And we can even double block. Oracle of the Alpha. So this thing puts the power 9. The power frickin' 9 into your library and then shuffle. So, my goodness. Alright, here is Urza Silex. So no more cards in your hand. So that's kind of a moot point. What does this thing even do? Exile. Each player chooses 6 lands they control. Destroy all of the permanents. Blah, blah, blah. Put into exile. Into the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, search your library for a planeswalker card and shuffle. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and just play down the first little pig. And then we can just exile it. Yeah, they're not going to be able to pay it, so we just play it right straight up. Yep, can't pay that. We're good to go. All right. Fortunately, unfortunately, that's really the only thing that we can do. We can't go for anything else, but I think it was still worth it. So let's take Liliana, and I think we could, like, maybe buff her up. I mean... Yeah, I guess we will. It's kind of gross, but I think it's okay. Alright. So they are effectively in top deck mode, but they do have the power frickin' 9 in their deck now, so that kind of sucks. We can give everything... Yeah, we couldn't let that thing exist, right? No, we couldn't let that thing exist. Legions to Ashes. Alright, they gain 1 life, we lose a life with the Clockmaker, but whatever. I think we are in the driver's seat, though. We got little piggies here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The only problem is that being able to scry 1. Okay, at least they put it on the bottom. That makes me a lot less nervous. But we are down to 12, so we gotta kind of be a little wary. There's the second little piggy. Okay, that's nice. I guess, I mean... Let's go for this. Exile target creature you control. I guess we have to take the Rusko and just swing in. Not wonderful here, but I think that's going to be the move. And then we can drop our second little pig, and then go in for the Porcine Portent. But for now, we'll just lend a ham. And we're going to... Oh, I actually missed out on 1 life. It's not that big of a deal, but you do gain 1 life for each board you control. So we should have played the second little pig for 1 life gain, I guess. I guess if we lose by 1 life, I'll be really sad. So it could matter, theoretically, but... But if they don't have anything for the next turn, this could be pretty good. And again, we could have killed the Oracle, or let them have the Rusko, but... I want to be a little aggressive here, because we are going to start taking, taking some chunks out of their life. Back up to 20 life. We got to be a little bit aggressive. Alright, swing on in. Deal a healthy 6. And next turn, we're going to be able to have the Porcine Portent. Boards you control get +1/+1. And we got all 3 little pigs out here. How fun is that? And then we'll be able to conjure a card. Which I'm going to take the first little pig. Little piggy number 1, just in case they put out something else. So go ahead and make a Mirrex. Or make a token, I guess, not make a Mirrex. Alright. Hopefully, I mean, we just gotta hope they don't draw anything super crazy. If they draw something super crazy, I mean, we can deal with what's on the board right now. Especially with this, getting all of our creatures pumped up, I think we'll be okay. Oh, Shelter. Well, that's pretty bad. That is definitely pretty bad here. What do we do here? Maybe we should have killed the Oracle, because that Scry is going to pay dividends. Put it on the bottom. Okay. Trying to think of what I want to do here. Gyox is okay. It's not really the greatest thing. We can take the second little pig and then give it flying, which is really nice. But it does cost 4 instead of going in for the Porcine Portent. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Let's give the third little pig a little bit a life here. We do have to pay 1, which is kind of not great. So let's go ahead and give the first little pig, just in case they get one of their Power 9 cards, I guess. And then we'll play the second little pig. I think that's pretty good. Oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine. And do I want to swing all? It is close. I said we do have to be kind of aggressive here. Oh. I guess not. I guess not. Alright. We do have the first little pig to exile any anything crazy that they have here. Second little pig in due time can become flying, so that kind of deals with the Oracle. I am a little surprised they're not swinging with Sheldred. I guess not, though. I mean, they would have to double block. Alright. The problem with the first little pig is you can only activate this once, so I don't want to waste it on the might. They put this on top. Okay, so that scares me. That is scary if they leave this on top. Okay. Down to 8 we go. My turn. Okay. We're gonna have to draw. We got a second little pig, which is actually not horrible. We do go down to 6 life, which is not great either. Let's go in. Yeah, we're gonna have to put Gyox on the back burner. We're not putting it on the battlefield. We're putting it on the back burner. Yeah, the Restless Cottage is just a no-go, pretty much. Second little piggy, we can give it flying, but we're playing defense right now. The only problem is with the Sheldred. I just feel like we're gonna have to swing in. We don't have much of a choice. The Sheldred's gonna wipe us out, so yeah, have to. We can't just sit here and bleed out to Sheldred. We're gonna have to at least be a little bit aggressive here. So let's see who they take away. They should take away this first little pig. I guess they're more concerned about the damage. They should take away this little pig though, because this little pig still can activate the artifact or enchantment. But they don't, so they're more concerned about just the raw damage. Okay. Yep, okay. Take him down to 8. Maybe we should have swung in last turn too. Maybe that was a little bit too passive. We do theoretically have, we do kind of have lethal on board though. If we go for the second little pig here, we can block off the Oracle. No, hold on. I think we're just kind of screwed. Depending on what they do. Because we take the first little pig, we could kill the Mite. I think we just overextended ourselves really badly right now. Gain 2 life, because we're going to lose 2 life when we draw. We can pick off one of these Mites. Okay. The One Ring. Okay. We can get rid of the One Ring, but I'm more just worried about the raw life total here. Are they gonna trade the Shelly is the question. Because if they do swing with the Shelly. Okay. So they are going to swing with Shelly. Okay. Well, we obviously have to block Shelly. And we will be able to kill it because of the Porcine Portent buff. They should be swinging in with these Mites. I'm not really sure why they're not doing that. But yeah, let's go ahead and activate this. We will have to pay a little bit. Block you. And we'll take 2. They should be swinging with the Mites. I'm not really sure why they're not. Okay. Down to 3 we go. We can exile the One Ring with the first little pig. I don't know why they're not. I don't know why they didn't swing with the Mites. Obviously we can't do damage though. They still get it, right? You gain protect. Yeah, so they gain protection no matter if the One Ring's on the battlefield or not. So that's a moot point. Let's just do it right now. I don't even want to give them the sniff of a chance. First little pig. Let's get rid of the One Ring here. Yep. Bye bye. And this first little pig. Let's swing in. I mean, we have to be, again, we want to be aggressive. So let's swing in with at least 1. And then we can block you. And it's close, though. We'll swing in with 1. We'll hedge our bets here a little bit. I am so dumb. I am so dumb. What? What? I just audibly, I know I audibly just said that they have the protection until next turn. And because I removed it, I'm like, oh yeah, duh. All right. I've never seen this card before in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ward. Discard an enchantment, instant, or sorcery card. Okay. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, each opponent mills 2 cards. When 1 or more mill this way, exile target enchantment, instant, or sorcery with lesser mana value than the spell of that card. Copy this. Oh my god, that is crazy. What the? Okay, well, let's see if they swing with the Oracle. It'd be really dumb if they did, but they might. They are. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna go for the second little pig. We can just block this off right away. I cannot. I mean, again, it doesn't matter. It's one of those things where like it's gonna eat away at me. It doesn't matter, but I can't believe I just forgot. Like, why'd I swing with this little pig? It made no sense. Again, it doesn't matter. We accounted for the Mites swinging in, but a little goofy on my bin. With the 5/4 though, this is not bad. We could swing in with the Restless Cottage theoretically, if we wanted. The only problem is whenever they cast their second spell, each opponent mills 2. This is a crazy card. If I'm like, I gotta reread this again. Whenever you cast your second spell, okay, each opponent mills 2 cards. When 1 or more cards are milled this way, target exile enchantment instant with lesser mana value than that spell from an opponent's graveyard. But they have to mill 2 cards. And that spell from an opponent's graveyard. Copy that card. And then that's the part that's crazy, is you get to copy that card. Okay. Well, we can still do 6, 11. Hold on, can we threaten for lethal here? Let's say they block the cottage. 5, 8, 11. This is lethal, right? I guess I'm just sitting here reading the Charmin of many colors for no reason. Unless I'm missing something. We'll get rid of the Shelly. Oh, whatever. We still have a food on the back end, but like I said, I mean, even if they block here, if they trade, the Mites can't block. 5, 8, 11, 14. Okay, so looks like this scary Charmin. I'm not too familiar with like Lord of the Rings. I think that's what this set is based on, right? If it's not, I feel really dumb. Sorry. But I'm not too familiar with who this is. So they are just going to trade straight up. Feels pretty funny. And that is going to be it. The 3 little piggies sneak it out. How epic. Anemone, I think that's how we pronounce it. Apologies if I have not, but this is not really the best hand. We don't have one of our little piggies, which I'm kind of sad about, but I'm still going to keep it. I don't know what the heck we're playing against, but all I know is I definitely do not like these sleeves. These sleeves are so nasty. Absolutely do not a fan. Okay, well, we're going to take a peek. They do have the Razorverse Thicket, so they might be playing Abzan, so they might be playing our own deck. Hey, let's see how popular the little piggies are. Ooh, and there we go. They are the first little pig. There we go. Okay. Juggernaut Peddler. Okay, a Virtue of Loyalty, Virtue of Persistence, 2 Virtue of Persistences. But we got Tear Asunder, so I think we'll get rid of the Virtue of Loyalty. We have a lot of Tear Asunder. We have a lot of different ways that we can deal with the Virtue of Persistence. First little pig. All right, pig number 1 comes out to play. So the Juggernaut Peddler is kind of what I'm looking at here. Whenever it enters the battlefield, target player reveals all non-land cards in their hand. You may choose one of those cards. If you do, that player exiles it and conjures a card named Juggernaut into their hand. Okay, that's interesting. I've never seen this card in my life. But we get a 5/3. Okay. Card's very, very interesting. I don't know if I really love it. Yeah, let's do that instead of going for the Restless Cottage, just because I kind of would like to keep up with Go for the Throat, depending on what they got going on here. Well, this thing's going to have to come into the battlefield, so I guess we might as well go for the Throat. We are on the play, so... And they do not play down... Hold on, can they not? Oh, they don't have a black source for the Juggernaut Peddler. That's actually cute. That's actually really cute. Alright, let's drop you. Let's go for white to complete the trifecta here. And then we could go for Swine Rebellion, or we could go for Gyox. Let's go in for Swine Rebellion. I kind of like this. So let's take the 3rd little pig, and then let's take the 1st little pig. The 1st little pig, we're going to need a lot of 1st little pigs, because if they have the Virtue of Persistence, that's what I want to do. And we're going to go ahead and put down the 3rd little pig. The 3rd little pig, whenever you conjure it, it just gets bigger and bigger, which I'm sure is going to be food for the Virtue of Persistence, but as long as we can keep the 1st little pig kind of safe, too easy. Gun it. 2, 2, 2, 2. How you doing here? All right, this is a keeper. I mean, I don't see what could be too wrong with this. Captivating Crossroads. This card is definitely an instant 4 of. I mean, I kind of tested it out, but it's well worth the wild cards. If you're going to play it, you kind of need to have the mana bases nice and set. But because we are on the draw, we don't have to worry about it coming in untapped, so... is this better than Forsaken Crossroads? I think it's weaker, but like I said, it's fine as like a replacement. Very, very good. If you're on the play, you have to it has to come in tapped, but then you get to keep anything. If it's on the draw, you're good. We're on the draw, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, let's do this, and I'm gonna go for black. Sure, why not? Let's drop the 1st little pig and see what we can do here. Our first card will be the 1st little pig. Ooh, reprieve. So I thought about this is a pretty decent card. Return spell to its owner's hand, then draw a card. But I am not running it. I have no idea what this card does. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is from the ring set. Okay, creatures you control have haste. Legendary have +1/+0. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and place this down for white just to complete our color trio. And we can go for Tear Asunder, but I'm actually gonna go in for Swine Rebellion. We need as many 1st little pigs as we can have. If that's their goal here, I think we can do this. Yeah, let's do this. It's fine. Let's go for 1st little pig, and let's go for 3rd little pig. And we'll put the 1st little pig on the battlefield. If they're gonna be running enchantments, oh god, that was a loud ring. All right, so plenty of pigs in the hand here. I do want to get into at least 1 more land, but we got the Porcine Portent. I think we'll be okay. Duress, I was just kidding. We might not have the Porcine Portent for too long, so hold on to your little tushes. Go for the throat. Yeah, I mean, this is the most powerful card in our deck, I think. I mean, it's close between Rebellion or the Portent. I mean, they're both so freaking good. But this first little pig is just going to be able to get rid of the Rising of the Day, just like that. It's so nice. You don't even have to sacrifice it. Just straight up, just exile it. Boom, you're good. So, Haywire Might? Oh, yeah, we don't really care. Yeah, I'm so to say, you can swing in. Unless you have like a buff spell. I don't really care about that. Come on, baby. We need another land. We do get the Swine Rebellion. Well, I think we're just going to have to go for Swine Rebellion. It is the most mana efficient. I mean, we could just go for the first little pig to kill this, but our life's at 20. Like, we really don't care if they have haste and stuff. Like, we don't really care. This card is a lot better if you have all 3 of the boars on here. But we're very far away from being able to do that. Plus, this is just a lot more mana efficient. I'm okay with just dropping another Swine Rebellion, so... Let's do another first little pig, and I think we'll do the second thing. The second little pig's better late game. I think these 2 cards are better in the early game. So we'll go ahead and put another first little pig, or we'll go third little pig. Yeah, let's go third little pig this time, and I will swing in. Whenever this dies, they gain 3 life, but whatever. Alright, so more pigs than I even know what to do with in our hand here. Let's go ahead and kind of organize them a little bit. I guess we'll go 1, 2, 3. But we can, as crazy as it is, we can only play 1 card next turn, despite our huge hand. So we need a land. Duress. Well, I guess we can go for Duress and a little pig, so... Let's take a look at what you got. I mean, they haven't really given us too much information about their deck here, so... Let's see what you got in your hand. Tear Asunder. Okay, I think we will use this. So we can just go ahead and just kill the Rising of the Day straight up. Sure, before the little pig... A little oink oink for you, and then just give it up. My god. Oh, my god. All right.